Prime Field.
Everyone is searching for the next Caitlin Clark, but Iowa may have just signed the player who can actually deliver them a national title. Her name is McKenna Woliczko, a two-time gold medalist with USA Basketball, an All-Star 5 selection at both the U16 and U17 World Championships, and now the highest-profile recruit in Jan Jensen's first major national recruiting class. The central question is clear. How can McKenna Woliczko transform Iowa from a national contender into a national champion? This is Prime Field, and these are the reasons why McKenna Woliczko is more than just a top recruit. She is the foundation of Iowa's next era. Winning at the highest level is not new to Woliczko. In 2023, she captured gold at the FIBA Americas U16 Championship. 1 year later, she repeated that feat at the U17 World Cup. At both tournaments, she was named to the prestigious All-Star 5, placing her among the top players in the world at her age group. This is not potential. This is proven performance against international competition. For Iowa, a program chasing its first national championship, that pedigree matters. Woliczko has demonstrated she can perform and win when the stakes are highest. Scouting reports describe McKenna Woliczko in one defining phrase: a non-stop motor. Her game is not built on highlight plays or high-volume scoring, it is built on energy, effort, and relentless activity. Brandon Clay, director of scouting at 247 Sports, calls her one of the best rebounders nationally in her class, and an ideal piece on a roster built to win a championship. Her hustle produces second-chance points. Her defense creates stops. Her rebounding tilts possessions in her team's favor. This kind of effort separates contenders from champions. At 6'2", McKenna Woliczko defies traditional labels. Some recruiting services list her as a shooting guard, others as a power forward. The truth is, she is both. She has the size to battle inside, and the emerging perimeter skills to stretch the floor. This positional ambiguity is not a weakness. It is her greatest strength. For Iowa, it offers lineup flexibility, and for opponents, it creates constant matchup problems. Perhaps the most important decision of Woliczko's career so far was not made on the court. In September 2025, she committed to Iowa. Over traditional powerhouses like USC and South Carolina, this was not just a recruiting win, it was a statement. It validated head coach Jan Jensen's bold national recruiting vision, and it positioned Iowa as a true destination for elite talent. For other recruits, the message is clear. If McKenna Woliczko believes Iowa can deliver a championship, then Iowa is a place to be taken seriously. In January 2025, McKenna Woliczko suffered an ACL tear. For many athletes, this is a setback. For Woliczko, it has become an opportunity. Her rehabilitation is focused on expanding her offensive game, especially her shooting range. Reports confirm steady progress with clearance for full contact expected by late October 2025. She may return not just as the same player, but as a more versatile, more complete offensive weapon. McKenna Woliczko has cited former Iowa greats Megan Gustafson and Monica Chinano as influences. Both became household names through their efficient interior scoring and dominance in the paint, but Woliczko represents an evolution of that tradition. Like Gustafson and Chinano, she can finish efficiently around the rim. Yet her athleticism and open court ability added new dimensions. Where past Iowa posts thrived in controlled half-court sets, Woliczko brings transition speed, defensive switching potential, and perimeter growth. She's not abandoning Iowa's legacy of dominant post play. She's extending it into the modern pace and space era. Iowa's recruiting class does not stop with McKenna Woliczko. In 2025, the program secured another 5-star talent, Addie Deal. Together, Woliczko and Deal project a future that redefines Iowa basketball. Both possess size, skill, and versatility. Together, they create the possibility of truly positionless lineups. Defensively, such lineups could switch across the board. Offensively, they could generate cascading mismatches, forcing opponents to cover players who can post inside, stretch to the perimeter, and attack in transition. For Coach Jensen, this pairing symbolizes a future where Iowa basketball is not just competitive, it is innovative. The Caitlin Clark era was historic. Her singular talent carried Iowa to consecutive national title games, but an offense centered on one player has inherent vulnerabilities. Woliczko's arrival marks a pivot. With her commitment alongside other top recruits, Iowa is constructing a more balanced offensive identity, an attack that does not rely on a single superstar, but on multiple threats. This shift makes Iowa harder to game plan against, and it signals a move from hero ball to team basketball. Woliczko's calling cards are clear: toughness, rebounding, and relentless motor. For Iowa, that translates into a new identity, one built on physicality, effort, and controlling the paint. In recent tournament runs, Iowa sometimes struggled in those exact areas. Now they have a recruit who embodies them. This toughness does not just define her game, it has the potential to reshape the culture of the program itself. Iowa has had great post players before. Megan Gustafson was a National Player of the Year, but she often carried the front court alone. The future may look very different. Pairing the 6'2" McKenna Woliczko with 6'5", 2025 Comet Layla Hayes creates the possibility of a front court Iowa has never had. Size, athleticism, rebounding, and versatility all in one unit. A front court that could control games on both ends of the floor. It is a bold prediction. But the potential is clear, a historically dominant front court. McKenna Woliczko is not just an offensive prospect. She has the tools to become an elite defender at the college level. Her size, her physicality, her rebounding, and her relentless energy. Unlike Caitlin Clark, whose offensive responsibilities were immense, Woliczko's role allows her to focus heavily on defense. That combination gives her the ceiling to become an all-defensive team caliber player. And if Iowa is going to win a national title, that kind of defensive anchor could be the missing piece. McKenna Woliczko represents more than a single recruit. She's the blueprint for Iowa's next chapter. Her championship pedigree sets the bar. Her relentless motor defines her game. Her versatility makes her unguardable. Her commitment elevates Iowa's recruiting. Her recovery shows resilience. Her role in the evolution of Iowa postplay extends the program's tradition. Her partnership with Addie Deal projects a positionless future. Her arrival signals a shift from hero ball to team ball. And her toughness, combined with the potential of a historically dominant front court, positions Iowa for the ultimate prize. The Caitlin Clark era made Iowa a contender. The McKenna Woliczko era could make Iowa a champion. Her story is still being written. But one truth is clear. She's not just Iowa's next star. She's the cornerstone of a program chasing its first national title.
Prime Field